Thanks to Peter's suspension and brakes, I've got Ryan Jones from the Cranbourne Footy Club. Geez, that was a battle, wasn't it?
It was.
So don't worry about them. They're going to throw things at you anyway.
That's fine.
They're just jealous you've got such a beautiful head, mate.
That's a lie. No, it was a slog today. The conditions weren't great. The Oval's not in great conditions, and they're a really contested side. So it was always going to be tough, and it was just the team that could sustain the longest was going to come out on top. So I think we did that.
I mean, it's borne out in the goal kicking. You know, they kicked, I don't know how many behinds that they kicked, but they just didn't kick straight and they didn't use the wind. You guys jumped them, and was that a plan? Because you obviously thought if we can get in early, it's going to be really hard to pin back.
I think it's just a plan every time you go out and play footy. You want to get a good start, don't you? So I think the difference was we were having shots on goal from relatively easy spots, and we were pushing them really wide for really difficult shots. And I think just the way we defended was probably a little bit better, and getting the ball in quicker, we're able to get the ball in better spots to have shots on goal.
Well, no, that's probably the happiest I've seen Obi in a while. Because he's very intense sort of a bloke, isn't he? And he'll let you know if you've done something wrong. But he was very impressed with the way, you played the cranny style of footy.
Oh, absolutely. Look, it's been a difficult season. We know that. We've been through a bit of stuff, and look, once you get to finals, it's a new season. So to get a first up win and keep our season alive, it's impressive.
Has there been any talk about the big fella? No, Hulky, he's kicked 9 or 10 or 20 or whatever in the last 2 or 3 games playing for Kringle. Has anybody talk about that in the team?
Look, we all still speak to him. You know, he's going to be a club legend and all that. So look, we wish him our best. But look, yeah, we miss him. But we've still got 22 players. We can go out there and kick goals. So good on him. Hopefully he got a win today. But at the same time, we've got to focus on what we're doing and make sure we win.
Mate, how do you play a game like that, knowing that and you're not being arrogant here, but I even said that to you earlier on. That's a game you're expected to win. But what's the mindset going into that game? Is just basically play it like any other game.
Look, yeah, okay, people are saying we're expected to win, but we hadn't beaten them yet this year. We had a close loss in a draw after the siren last time. So look, we hadn't beaten them. We had to come here and play our best football, and we did that pretty close for 4 quarters. And we got the result we were after.
So who played well today? I mean, I can say I thought played well, but you were out there. Who did well?
In conditions like that, I don't think you've really got standout players. It's just playing your role, being first to the ball, not giving up any easy possessions and stuff like that. So it was a real team effort today. We had a couple of boys go down with a couple of injuries. Hopefully they'll be right for next week. So yeah, there's no real standout players. It's just a hard slog all day,
mate. We're going to have to talk about next week at Beaconsfield. I mean, how do you rate yourself? How do you rate your chances?
Look, hopefully. I'm not sure where we're playing, but look, we beat them once this year. They beat us once in pretty average conditions when we had a few out. They had a few out last time as well. So look, we'll go away. We'll plan again. They play pretty similar to us. They want to run the ball, get it on the outside, and really use our skills. They're quite young and quick, so it's going to be a good game. And hopefully we can take the chocolates next week and keep on soldiering on.
You've been around a while. I wouldn't call you a seasoned veteran. Say you're seasoned. You're not done yet. How excited are you? Finals, it's a different time, isn't it?
This is what you play for. This is what you play for. Look, I've been pretty lucky. I haven't not played finals in any year here at Cranny. So look, through the middle of the year it was quite tough. We had a few players out. We had blokes filling in who play cricket in the 2s because we were that short of numbers. So it was a bit tough during the middle of the year. But you get to this time of the year and everyone just raises another level because it's just so exciting. So look, it's exciting to play.
Well, all I can say is to anybody out there who's written off Cranbourne, do it at your own peril, because there was a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. You proved a lot of people wrong, and you want to keep doing it, I'm sure.
Absolutely. Look, we read a little bit of a thing in the write-ups from last week, how Beaky playing this mob last week. If they had a loss, they would have had to play us. And one of the things the coach said was, they've knocked us out of the last 2 finals. So I don't know if they want to play us. Look, we've just got this resolve and resilience at Cranny that you can't explain, but you never say die, and you just keep on fighting until the end. And where that leads you, who knows? But as we said, dare to dream.
Good on you, Ronaldo. Congratulations today. Keep it up, and hopefully I'll catch you next week with another win.
Absolutely, can't wait.
Thanks to Peter's suspension and brakes. Luke Bahito from the Cranbourne Footy Club is here. He's excited not only because of the win, but you're excited to talk to me, mate.
Always excited, mate. Everyone knows that, especially when you win a final.
I spoke to Ryan before. and he was saying it's a different time of the year, isn't it? It's, you'd have to be made of stone not to get excited in finals time.
It's what you play for, and like we were staring down the barrel and not playing it, so that's been a while since we haven't played finals, and just the resolve of the group, having a few boys going overseas and stuff to scrap enough wins just to get us in contention, it's unreal. Especially, and then to come out here and beat Warrior, who are a quality outfit, it's just unreal.
Come a bit closer, Luke. I don't want to lose you, mate. A lot of people said at the start of the year you've lost too many players, the group's too young, no chance of playing finals. How's that feel? Do you feel like it's the proverbial you want to stick your finger up?
You always want to stick your finger up to the enemy, don't you? But yeah, more the fact of, that's one thing we do at this club, is just we prove people wrong. When we lose players, lose key personnel, we just have another soldier stand up. We've just had, especially with twos winning the granny last year, we even lost a few of them. So we lost to like a total of like 24 players or something.
What, a lot, isn't it?
Oh, it's out of control. But you stand there and can't be any prouder of these boys.
How about, speaking of the twos, the Rezzies, they won today too.
Yeah.
So that's obviously good in case any of you guys go down, you've still got your Rezzies up and running.
Yeah, it's always good to have depth. To have depth's key, especially in senior footy. And you can sort of, like, we actually had 3 blokes pull out this morning, so,
yeah.
And we had 3 blokes stand up and play their role today,
So will those guys be back next week?
I'd say so. They had the wog, so they were a bit crook.
Oh, really?
Spewing and all that stuff, so no good.
The game though, mate, where did you see it going? Because I know you got the jump early, and as we've spoken before, you always want to get out and get up and going early, but you made a hell of a lot of difference today with the way the weather was.
Yeah, well, that, to the outside, I reckon that suited Worry, but we've just learned how to play in it. Our ground was a bit shit for a bit there, so yeah, we learned to play in it. We beat Berwick in it, so we got a hell of a lot of confidence playing in the mud.
How excited are you though, mate? Must be fun playing finals?
Oh, I love playing footy, mate. That's what just playing with your mates. That's one thing you got to do.
Who made you smile out there today? Luke, where did you just sit back and think, Jesus, he did well. He did something good, or 2 or 3 guys?
It's more the Lockie Grants and the young boys that got their call up, that just played their role against Zachy Mumkhurst in the ruck. Lockie Grant, Jakey Stevens, Muffin, just fought all day. He's a big boy, old Zachy boy, but they made him go forward, so they tired him out. So I was proud of them boys, and just a couple of the young boys like Cam Angus. He struggled to be clean throughout the year, and today he could pick him up off his bootlaces. Finals footy, mate, completely different beast.
Speaking of which, Beaky next week.
Yeah, can't wait. I played for him for a year, so let's see how we go.
Any predictions for me? In fact, I'm not going to say any predictions. What's your prediction, buddy?
Mate, we got a hell of a lot of momentum at the moment, so reading the articles and stuff, and they said they didn't want to play us, so it's a pat on our back that no team wants to play us at the moment.
Well, you enjoy the week leading up to the next finals game. Of course, you'll have many media interviews, I imagine, Luke. There'll be people knocking at your door and ringing your phone. Probably I'll be one of them, but
they won't be calling me, mate. They'll stay away.
Good on you, Luke. Great to watch the game today. It was a hard, tough game. It was tough to watch, tough to play, but it was a true finals footy game, and you're through. Well done.
Cheers, pal. Appreciate it.
Get your GameFace on.